Hello and welcome to Home Studies e-learning for First. In this lesson we are going to look at hypothetical situations. Let's begin. Now we can use wish and if only when we are talking about hypothetical situations. Now we use wish and if only to express how we would like to change things or for things to be different if we had the ability to do so. So imagine that magic wand, okay? You're making a wish, okay, for things to be different. Now for present states, we can use either wish or if only plus the past simple. Now, when we use this structure, stative verbs are used. We do not use active verbs. So for example, some stative verbs are be, have, know, understand. Let's have a look at some examples. So we could say, I wish I knew how to speak Japanese. If only I had a baby sister. So present states, we use stative verbs and you could use wish plus past simple or if only plus past simple. Now, when we're talking about present actions, we use the following structure. Wish or if only plus would. And we use this when we want someone to do something or we want something to happen. And we can also use this structure to express our annoyance at people's behaviour or their actions. Now this time, because we're talking about present actions, we're going to use active verbs. So we're not going to use stative verbs, we're going to use active verbs. So for example, I wish Barry would cook dinner tonight. If only it would stop snowing. I wish you would stop biting your fingernails. So present actions, wish or if only plus would. Now we can use the following, wish or if only plus the past simple when actions occur on a regular basis. So for example, if only I didn't have to leave my house at 6 a.m. every morning. So we use that structure, wish or if only plus the past simple, when actions occur on a regular basis. Now talking about ability in the present, we can use wish or if only plus could. Now, we use this when we're talking about events which are beyond our control, okay? So for example, I wish I could go back in time. There we go, the TARDIS from the famous Doctor Who. And I wish I could fly. Now, we use this, as I've previously said, to talk about events which are beyond our control. And we use this to indicate our inability to change things. So we want to change things, however, we can't. We do not have the power. We do not have the control to do so. Now, when we're talking about future wishes, we could use wish or if only plus would or could. Now, we use this if we think that they will probably not happen. So for example, I wish I could buy my own house. So the chances are that you're never going to be able to buy your own house. Now, if there's more possibility, then you're going to use the word hope. You would say, I hope I can pass my driving test first time. So if there's more possibility, use hope, okay? And also you're going to use can. So I hope I can become a doctor one day. Now, past situations, we can use the following, wish or if only plus past perfect, should have plus past participle, and we can also use third and mixed conditionals, and we've already looked at these in the conditional lesson. Now, we can use these structures, okay, to express regrets and wishes about the past. So, I wish I had not split up with him. We should have eaten something earlier. There is nothing to buy here. If I had bought her flowers, she might speak to me. So past situations, we can use those structures, and we use those to express regrets and wishes about the past. Now let's have a look at would rather. So would rather plus the past simple. We use this when we talk about what we want someone else to do. So for example, I would rather you went to the supermarket. So maybe you're talking to your partner. Okay, so you want them to go to the supermarket rather than you. So I would rather you went to the supermarket than me. And the last one, she would rather he drove the new car. So maybe the lady in this picture here is not comfortable and confident driving the new car, so she would rather her partner drove the car. It's time we finished this lesson. Now, we could use it's high time plus the past simple, or it's about time plus the past simple. Now, we use this when we want something to be done or happen now, and when we believe that the action should have been completed. So, for example, it's high time you stopped watching television and did your homework. Remember, education is very important. It's about time you found your own place to live. So maybe in this situation, okay, the parents have had enough of their child living with them, and it's about time that they flew the nest and gave their parents some space and found their own accommodation, their own place to live. Okay, so we can use those structures when we want to talk about those things. So it's time you did your test. Good luck.